Good morning, and thank you for joining us this morning for the Eastern Idaho Planning Briefing for April 1st, 2020. This is meteorologist Andrew McCon with you here this morning, and thank you for joining us. As far as weather impacts here for the upcoming next few days, the weather pattern is going to remain quite active around here with scattered rain and snow showers likely for the next few days, although we're not expecting any significant impacts with it, just off and on showers here for the next few days. Temperatures will be colder today through Friday as those rain and snow showers continue, and temperatures will gradually start to moderate a bit as we move into the weekend, although those precip chances will be remaining in the forecast here for the foreseeable future. Looking at the current satellite imagery this morning, see areas of cloud cover across eastern Montana that's associated with the system that moved through yesterday. And we still have this lingering kind of low cloud cover around. And aloft we have upper level trough that will continue to dig over the region. So that will help enhance some more cloud cover across the area again today and tomorrow, as well as those rain and snow showers. Taking a look at the weather impact matrix here for the next few days, you can see pretty much every day we have chances of rain and or snow showers, but again, not a whole lot of significant impact expected with those. As far as today is concerned, we do have some decent snow chances across the southeast highlands and the eastern highlands today, with maybe some very light accumulations possible there, generally an inch or two. So not expecting a whole lot of impact, but nevertheless, there will be some snow accumulations possible there. And for the rest of the area, as the week progresses, you'll see we do have those chance of snow showers each day, but again, not expecting a whole lot of impacts right now. As far as the high temperatures are concerned for today, we're looking at temperatures a little bit cooler than what we had yesterday. Generally expecting temperatures to top out in the 40s for much of the Snake Plain as you head up towards the Island Park area, the Montana border, and across the Central Mountains and Eastern Highlands. Temperatures generally in the mid to upper 30s today. As far as winds are concerned today, winds will be gusty at times, especially from around Pocatello, Idaho Falls, and west as you head towards the Central Mountains, but nothing too crazy wind-wise, generally 15 to 20 miles per hour or so, with some occasionally higher gusts. So, when we do get some of those higher gusts, could see some blowing dust in a few of the more troublesome spots, but not expecting any significant impacts with that. As far as snowfall amounts are concerned, I did mention we do have that chance for some snow showers today, and these are totals generally from around noon today through 6 p.m. or so, and you can see very light totals mostly centered across the southeast and eastern highlands, but generally an inch or less. And as you move into the evening hours through midnight, not a whole lot of change with that, still generally an inch or less, maybe 1 to 2 inches across Island Park, but across the interstate corridors from Idaho Falls over to Burley, not expecting any snowfall accumulations, although we could have a brief snow shower, but not expecting any accumulations. So these are the total snowfall, 24-hour snowfall totals for today. Again, generally 1 to 2 inches across the higher terrain for today. As we move into Thursday, not a whole lot of change. Temperatures still running around 10 degrees below normal for most of the area, with those highs again in the lower 40s across the lower elevations, with mid to upper 30s across the mountain zones. And very similar wind-wise tomorrow, maybe a bit breezier, especially as you head over into the Magic Valley, but still not anything that should cause any significant impacts along the region. As far as snowfall totals on Thursday, very similar to what we're going to see today, generally around an inch or less across the higher elevations. We could on Thursday get maybe a little bit of very light accumulating snow around Idaho Falls and maybe even into Pocatello, but again, not expecting any huge impacts with that. As we move into Friday, temperatures gradually start to warm up a little bit, although they still will remain below normal for this time of year. Probably will have to wait until later in the weekend or maybe early next week before we get those temperatures up a little bit closer to normal. But the overall weather pattern here for the next week or two looks like we're not going to see any significant warming anytime soon. That being said, here's the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. You can see much of the Pacific Northwest and Western United States in general expected to be below normal temperature-wise. And the same can be said as we move into the 8 to 14 day time period. So even though the calendar has turned to April now, still looking quite winter-like for much of Idaho here for the next few weeks. So we'll have to wait a little bit longer for it to feel a bit more like spring. But again, weather pattern will remain active here for the next few days with rain and snow showers. Mostly snow showers here for the next few days, although we could get a brief rain shower, perhaps a mix in some of the lower elevations. But with the temperatures being as cold as they are, again around 10 degrees below normal here for the next few days, most of the precip will be in the form of snow, but not expecting any significant accumulations. And we'll moderate those temperatures a little bit as we get into the weekend, generally closer to where we should be, right around normal. But like I said, still looking like below normal temperatures as we get into the 1 to 2 week time frame from today. So thank you for joining us this morning. The next briefing will be held tomorrow morning. Everybody have a great day.